at the demarcation line right now, as we've always done over and over again. We are 100% against offensive political violence, any other type of violence. We're winning culturally with ideas, with free market. It's the left and Antifa that wants violence. They're the ones at these rallies saying bullets for Trump, bullets for Republicans. They're coming to people's houses to kill them. I say members of Congress like Rand Paul and Scalise that are being targeted, they've been saying they're going to kill them, need to have a battle rifle. They need to have a gun in their house. That's what I said. And then Soros's Media Matters came out a few days ago and said that I said attack the media, and Lester Holt and others went with that. And then they're doing all these other fake announcements. The FCC raided us and it's total hoax. Even the pirate radio we have no affiliate with, they claim they raided, never was raided, shut down a year ago. I mean, this is new level lying. This is Trump derangement syndrome. But I want to say, I'm against offensive violence because I like civilization. I'm against offensive violence because I've always done things through political and societal ideas, and I've always been successful with my ideas. I didn't need to go conk a woman over the head like these Lamases do and, carry her off to a slave pit. I could pick up as many girls as I wanted to. I'm not bragging or anything, but I can get as many as I want, believe me. Before I was ever famous, I could. So I was always a free market guy. And so this idea that I'm going to get stuff through conquest or violence instead of through renaissance is just absolutely insane. And the left has broken the social contract. They're saying big terror attacks are coming against Trump, against them, that Trump and that we are staging. Unequivocally, I disavow any violence. I've not called for violence. The media has edited or took out of context what I've said and framed it. They are frauds. They are liars. They are clearly preparing some big event like Oklahoma City against mainstream media, big tech, or the government to demonize their opposition like they did in 95. Bill Clinton credited his come from behind win of the presidency in 96 to Oklahoma City on Air Force One to the press crew, to the press corps. So I disavow all violence. You disavow all violence. We wish the Antifa would stop their violence and calling for killing people. But I disavow offensive violence. I do not disavow defense, which is clearly under the Second Amendment. But the fact that they've gone to this level of lying, Roger Stone of StoneColdTruth.com, tells me that something wicked this way comes.
Alex, this is a classic setup. That's why we're here today. That's why we're telling people out front, right out front, we disavow violence. If something violent happens, if there's an attack on some reporter or some news bureau or some news outlet, if there is bloodshed, we are not behind that. We do not support that. We are not for that. That is what they call a classic false flag. So if tomorrow or next week or the week after that, there is an assault on some media outlet, we had nothing to do with that. And anyone who says Alex Jones fomented it or advocated or pushed it or arranged it is lying. It's the big lie. You heard it here, folks. This is the line of demarcation. We're out ahead of this because we can smell it. It's a setup, and it all began months ago. First, they take things you say, they distort them, they twist them, they take them out of context, then they use them as the basis for phony harassment, but expensive lawsuits. Then they file those lawsuits to generate headlines. Then they take those distorted headlines and they use them as the excuse to take us off the air, to stop our ability to communicate with you directly. And then they seek to blame us for violence that they will be responsible for and that we have nothing to do with. It's a formula. It's a step-by-step formula. And now you know exactly what's coming. So when it goes down, come back to this recording, come back to this tape, come back to this video. You will know exactly what went down. We have nothing to do with violence. We do not advocate violence. Violence, in all honesty, would be counterproductive. We are winning the war of ideas. We believe in a intellectual